Man-at-Arms.
That was something I also forgot, is that Cringer actually talks.
Yeah.
I had no memory of that.
Yeah.
There's a part in this movie where he's just Cringer, and he says, next time I'm going to wear armor. And I thought that was a setup for the sequel, but then he wears armor at the end of the movie.
You have to have it at the end, yeah. He just means in the future.
I thought that was a little nod, because they clearly were planning this to be a franchise, but insert box office weekend numbers here.
Back to the popularity of He-Man. I remember, I don't know if it was like the late 90s or early 2000s, they like brought back the action figures and they were like more, I don't know, heightened or
They were
dramatic.
bigger, they were more detailed.
Yeah.
Very like exaggerated. I mean, even more than these.
It was like the Canon movie died, and then there was a little bit of time, and then He-Man toys came back, kind of like that. It all was like planned by the stages of our lives. It's like when those He-Man toys came out, and they're like $59.99, and it's like that's when, you know, guys are in their 30s now and maybe have some money to afford those things.
Now they're not toys you get when you're a child, they're collectibles.
Now they're collectibles. But then there was a He-Man animated series, a redo.
There was one in 2002. There was 2002, and then there was the recent one or multiple ones that Kevin Smith did for Netflix.
Yes, which was called Masters of the Universe Revelation.
I have the power!
But everyone complained because He-Man dies in the first like 20 minutes or something.
Something like that.
He's barely in it.
And then it's the She-Ra show?
I think Teela?
Oh, Teela, okay.
I think Teela is the main character at some point, so then everyone trashed it. But, you know, and everyone called Kevin Smith like woke. But in his defense, it was right around the kind of, I don't know, more tail end of the Me Too movement, and, you know, girls get it done, and all of the reboots with strong female characters, and, you know, coming on the tail end of the Me Too movement, you do not want to have a cartoon show where a man yells, "I have the power."
Well, it was also that very brief window where franchises were trying to subvert their expectations. That's The Last Jedi, that He-Man show.
Yes, it was a little, yes.
And then what they learned is if you piss off a bunch of man babies, you're going to tank your franchise.
Yes. And that's what this movie did right.